Welcome back to the Sleep Easy Cognitive Behavioral Therapy for Insomnia series. In this sixth video, we will teach you about sleep compression therapy, sometimes called sleep restriction therapy. Hi, I'm Wendy, and I'll be your guide through this program. As we discussed earlier, the longer we stay awake, the more sleep pressure builds up, peaking when we finally go to sleep. With sleep compression therapy, we'll use this to our advantage by pushing your bedtime later. This will increase your sleep pressure and help you sleep through the night. You'll keep your regular wake time to maintain residual sleep pressure when you wake up. This will build up your sleep pressure even higher the next night, and the night after that, until you eventually have enough sleep pressure to fall asleep quickly and sleep through the night. Step 1. Determine your targeted wake-up time. Step 2. Calculate your average sleep duration by adding up your sleep periods and excluding any wake periods while in bed. This is your starting target sleep duration. If it's less than 5 hours, round up to 5 hours. Step 3. Work backward from your target wake-up time, subtracting your target sleep duration and adding an additional 30 minutes. This is your starting bedtime. Step 4. Maintain your bedtime and wake-up time for as many days as needed until you are sleeping for most of this time period. Step 5. Then extend your bedtime earlier by 30 minutes and repeat steps 1 through 4. Keep extending your bedtime by 30 minutes and repeating the steps until you reach your desired sleep duration. For most people, this will be up to 6 to 7.5 hours per night. If you extend your sleep time and your sleep worsens, take a step backward and restrict again by 30 minutes. Pause the video here and take a screenshot of these steps. I'll be here waiting when you are ready to resume the video. Now let's use Robert's sleep schedule as an example and how he applied sleep compression therapy. Robert's sleep pattern is on the left. He typically goes to bed at 9 p.m. and wakes up at 6 a.m. However, his sleep is fragmented into 5 sleep periods, shown in light blue, interrupted by wake periods, shown in white, sleeping a total of only 5 hours despite spending 9.5 hours in bed. Working backwards from his desired wake time of 6:30 a.m., we subtract 5 hours, which is Robert's typical sleep duration, and then another 30 minutes to provide time to fall asleep, and we arrive at 1 a.m. as the new bedtime. Robert's sleep period was 1 a.m. to 6:30 a.m. for several days. Initially, he still did not sleep very well, but he was strict with getting out of bed at 6:30 no matter how well or how poorly he slept. He was also strict with practicing stimulus control, which we learned in video 5. Stimulus control emphasizes not laying in bed awake for too long. Over several days, Robert started to sleep better with fewer interruptions. He found himself sleeping most of the period between 1 a.m. and 6:30 a.m. After consistently getting good sleep for several days, he was ready to shift his bedtime 30 minutes earlier. His new bedtime was 12:30 a.m., while he kept the same wake time of 6:30 a.m. He again kept this new sleep schedule for several days. Once he was sleeping consistently, he then moved his sleep schedule another 30 minutes earlier with a new bedtime of 12 a.m. or midnight. This cycle was repeated, with a bedtime 30 minutes earlier with each new cycle until he reached his target bedtime of 11 p.m. to 6:30 a.m. If you extend your sleep time and your sleep gets worse, take a step backwards and restrict again by 30 minutes. You can try the earlier sleep time again in a few days if you are sleeping well. Finally, it's important to continue practicing the stimulus control technique that you learned in the last video, which involves leaving your bedroom when you're unable to sleep. Sleep compression therapy can be a very effective way to improve your sleep. Real-life examples, such as Robert and Sarah from the first video, have seen success using this technique. However, it's important to be cautious when implementing this technique, as you may feel more sleepy than usual. Don't drive while feeling drowsy, and pull over if necessary. Eating, turning up the radio, opening the window, or talking on the phone are not effective solutions to sleepiness while driving. Keeping yourself and others on the road safe should always be a top priority. Feeling more sleepy after trying this technique can be encouraging because it means that the therapy is working. The length of time it takes to go through the process varies from person to person, but on average, it takes 1 to 3 weeks. Sleep compression therapy may be best performed under the guidance of a sleep clinician. In the next and final video in this series, we'll summarize the CBT techniques you've learned and help you create a sleep plan. See you in the next video.